Today, we're on my front porch, and today we're going to talk about my full review of the package Butler. Welcome back to techgooch, and today we're talking about my full review on the package Butler. Essentially what it is a package contraption that allows you to securely accept, well, at least small packages. It secures the package while you're waiting, you're not at home, and then when you come home, you come back and you open up the package Butler and you get your package. Now it's a smart Wi-Fi connected system that will actually alert you when actually there's a new package in your package Butler, and the person that actually, or I should say the delivery person, does have to scan the barcode of the package so you even know what tracking number was actually deposited into your package Butler. So what I want to do is we're going to actually show you, I'm going to go over the whole device with you and actually show you it again. I will say that there is a full setup video on GeekSmart. I will post that link down in at the end of the video as well as in the description. But I'm going to show you this real quick. We'll go over my thoughts, and then I'm going to show you some videos of it actually being used. So this is the package Butler. It's designed to actually be anchored in place out front somehow, wherever you're home, wherever you want to receive packages. I don't actually have this anchored currently. It's actually on a capped porch, so I didn't really want to put anchors in it. So it is actually loose. Technically, you could take it with you if you wanted to. There is one connection, or I should say two connections really. One hardwired, so there is a power connection. There is an LED here indicating that it does have power. And then there is a network connection, which is Wi-Fi. So on the back side of the unit, there's a little Wi-Fi antenna, and it is getting the Wi-Fi through that. During the setup process, if you actually watch the setup video, I go through the whole setup of the entire item, including getting it connected to Wi-Fi. There is a mail slot here that actually is for your mail itself. The mailman can just slide it in there. You're not going to get indicated whether or not you receive mail. That way, if nothing else, you want to check this daily regardless. Packages, however, this top door actually opens. It pops open for them to slide the package in, and then it closes, and then the package drops down in the lower locker. The next person, let's say if you have UPS deliver in the morning, and then FedEx delivers in the afternoon, when the next person scans, this door opens. There's actually a divider that actually seals off the lower compartment so that even the package delivery person can't retrieve your other packages. If the package is too big, then they can just send it off to the side. That's up to them. And to be honest about it, I would put really good instructions on exactly what you want the package person to do or the delivery person to do, because I found that not everybody likes to use it, and they get really weirded out when they first see it. So I actually have some good video footage from my security camera up there when it was actually first being used, and even got to talk to one of the persons right after they used it, and they thought it was pretty cool, a little neat contraption. But every delivery person is different. So I want to demonstrate this real quick, what it looks like. So I have a package that actually has a whole bunch of stuff in it, but I just put a quick barcode on here. This is actually a UPS ground one. So I'm going to go ahead and scan this barcode just like a delivery person would, and you'll see exactly what happens. So
please open the door.
It tells them exactly what to do. You heard the beep. So this door drops down, and then this divider actually comes in so they can't really get anything out of here. I then place the package in here.
Thank you for using Package Butler.
And they know they're done. Now, there is a sign up here, as you can see, that tells them please scan the barcode. But I would be honest, I would really recommend putting a bigger message here for yourself, or putting it on top up here, nice and polleny. But I have found that not every delivery person even wants to use this, but I still actually have my old mailbox, but also the packages usually get just left around this box. I would put a package up here, please scan this and put the package in the Butler, but that's me personally. Now the app itself, when you actually get into the app, and after it loads, it tells me that I have two packages because I scanned another one before off video. But it says I have two packages in there, so, oh, okay. Well, we can just hit the button here. Let me show you here what it looks like. I'm just going to click the button. Oh, I'm sorry. Then I have to hit open. And now it opens. And now I can actually retrieve my packages and close the door.
Thank you for using Package Butler.
And even you get the thank you. And then it just lockers open. You can hit OK. Now you can see that there is 0. Now we can actually go into see my packages, as well as the history of how many packages you've received. over the time, you can see that I've received several, or quite a few. Not everybody uses it, and that's what I found. That's why I would recommend putting a nice indicator on top. I do get a text message every time a new package is in my locker as well, just for information. Now, just to show you exactly what's on here, so you do have the lights up here. If it does lose connection to the internet, that light will go out. I have actually had that happen once to me, and I think it was actually when I was switching out routers and doing my the various network stuff that I do. I think that's actually what caused it, but I did power cycle and it came right back up. So code scanner here, that's just the code scanner. There is a camera right here, but you cannot access that remotely. Only way you can access this camera feed is if you actually come around here, back here, where the power comes in. There's actually a little rubber boot that you can pull off, and it looks like I forgot to put it back on. There's actually a memory card right back here, and you can actually pull that out and get access to the memory card and well, see what's on it if you'd like. So that's the only way you actually get access to the camera itself. But there are lights indicating back there that it is recording. So I guess that's one thing. But that's just what goes back here is power. There is an Ethernet cable back here as well, so if you wanted to hardwire this. But typically you're going to probably place this in a situation where it's going to be hard to hardwire it and Wi-Fi is going to work perfect. Last thing here on the side of the package butler is a spot where you can actually use a key to access it. So whether or not maybe you lost power, or maybe you just can't connect to your Wi-Fi, or you don't have your phone with you, you can. They do supply 2 keys. You turn that, and your main lower section is going to open. The only way to open this top section is with the code scanner. That is it. You cannot open this remotely or with a key or anything. You have to use the code scanner. So just so you're aware.
Please open the door. Thank you for using Package Butler.
This is a little much. How do you work this? This is ridiculous. Who has one of those?
Please open the door. Thank you for using Package Butler.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Have a great day.
Thanks for using it.
That is my first time I've ever seen that.
I'm doing a review video for him, so
Yeah, it's really cool. I like it.
it's here it's not a big deal, but if you were like in the city, like in a big city, it'd be awesome to keep your stuff safe.
I like it. That is like the coolest thing I've ever seen.
It's pretty cool. Thanks.
Yeah.
So I'll be honest, I am actually very, very impressed by this. It's not perfect by all means. I wish it was a little bit bigger for larger packages, but everything about it is actually pretty awesome. The other thing that I would definitely change, without a doubt, would be access to that camera. That camera should be accessed remotely through the app, in my opinion, specifically because the app actually is a subscription. So in order to use this and connect it with the app and everything, and you get notified via text message and all that, is a subscription service. It is not expensive at all, but it is a subscription. And what I mean by it's not expensive at all, it's, at least right now, it's 10 cents a month. So it is not expensive at all. So all in all, typically I think the retail price on this is slated to be $500. I think that's a little steep, personally. Right now you can get this for $249. I believe it's for $249. Of course, that's going to vary because it's still technically on sale as a kind of a pre-thing, summer thing. If you live in an area that gets a lot of package theft, something like this, I think I would highly recommend looking at, making sure it's placed in a good spot, making sure it's anchored where it needs to be anchored. It's a fantastic option, specifically for smaller packages. Larger packages, to be honest, larger packages are going to be less likely to be stolen because they take more time to do. But it is something that still happens. So there's pluses and minuses to anything, but for what it is, I highly recommend checking it out. I've actually had a great experience with it the time that I've had with it. Package Butler allowed me to do this review for them. They're not paying me to do it, and by all means, there are things that they can definitely work on to make this better. But for what it is and how easy it is to operate and set up, it's a pretty solid product. It really is. I can't wait to see where they go with it, and I hope that they make some small tweaks to make it better. But if you're interested, link will be at the top of the description where you can take a peek at this directly from Package Butler and read up some more information on it. By all means, if you have any questions, let me know. I will also put a link at the description as well as the end here to my GeekSmart setup video, so make sure you watch that if you're interested. So other than that, thank you for sticking to the end, and if you have any questions, make sure you comment below. Head over to techgooch.com. Like, comment, subscribe, share the video if you can, and we'll catch you back here on TechGooch for another video review. See you soon.